Moving on now to the Fast Five, brought to you by IQTV. First question goes to Andrew Gruy. Andrew, is Doug Collins' health an issue for the Sixers?
You know, Dave, no one could tell, but not at this point. I would say no at this point because, you know, as we know, he has vertigo from his nasty fall a couple months ago. You know, the team is concerned about it, but Doug Collins, he's not. He's not concerned. And what he said now, he's not taking his medication on game days because it's going to make him tired. So at this point, no, I don't think it's going to be.
Moving on to our second question here in the Fast Five goes to Joe Falchetta. Joe, is Michael Vick an MVP candidate?
I don't want to say he's an MVP, but he definitely is amongst the candidates. Michael Vick, as I'll say again, Eagles can beat anybody in the NFL. They're capable of it with Vick as quarterback. He has what it takes. Unlike Cobb, he can be consistent. Michael Vick will finish the year with great numbers.
Moving on to our third question here in the Fast Five goes to Mike McCoy. Mike, besides Cliff Lee and Jason Worth, who is a player you want the Phillies to sign this offseason?
I really want the Phillies, even though I don't think it will happen because he's a left-handed hitter, I really want the Phillies to go out and get Carl Crawford. Yes, it does not make sense, but I say we use Dominic Brown as trade bait to possibly get in some other players into the mix here. Raul Ibanez, who knows how long he's going to stay out there in left field. It's good to shift up the players for the outfield for the Phillies to try and get some youth in there. I mean, we're getting pretty old now. I mean, we're back from our 2008 days. Times are changing. Players are changing. Jason Worth's probably leaving. It's time for us to get some young guns up here.
All right, moving on to our fourth question goes to Joe Falchetta. Joe, who will win the NL Cy Young and AL Cy Young for MLB?
NL Cy Young, Roy Halladay. AL Cy Young, CC Sabathia. Roy Halladay, 22-10, of course the no-hitter in the postseason. Who could forget the perfect game against the Florida Marlins? As for CC Sabathia, numbers he put up were excellent. I know 07, I think Beckett should have won over him, but CC Sabathia definitely will win it Cy Young this year. So I say Halladay, Sabathia, landslide.
Moving on to our final question here on the Fast Five goes to Andrew Gruy. Andrew, should the NFL make any changes to their new hits policy?
Yes, Dave, I do agree with that. I believe they should change it. After the hit that Kurt Coleman put on Austin Collie in this past week's game, he got a clean hit, and who determines, even though Austin Collie got a concussion, who determines, what the policy is and who determines if it's a clean hit or not? So I believe that they should change it.
That will do us for us here on Sports Talk Philadelphia. If you have any emails, comments, or concerns, you go on our website at www.lasalle.edu/LaSalleTV or email us at lasalletv@lasalle.edu. On behalf of Mike McCoy, Joe Falchetta, Andrew Gruy, I am David Krasbowski. Thanks for watching Sports Talk Philadelphia.